Peace all, RaReKaBaMystics here of RaReKaBaMystics and Apparel and Aspire Higher. And I have this video out on my YouTube channel, which is titled Polygyny and Polygamy, or Polygamy, something along them lines. At least the title is, the subject matter is about polygamy and polygyny. And it's a very popular video. And I think people have taken it wrongly. Maybe it's the way I came across in it. Like, I would say that most of the points I made in that video is still true and still stands. But I'd like to make an amendment to say that as I don't really feel now that my I've opened up my consciousness to understand it a lot better. I've realized that it's not really a sustainable way of living. Although, like I mentioned, a lot of people and communities have uptaken it, upheld it. I said, have run with it, have grown with it. It again is not really sustainable because in most cases the women are not emotionally and spiritually sound. Okay, and although I think one of the biggest points is that as long as the man can handle it, can take care of each woman, that's fine. But to take care of somebody physical is like the last part of the puzzle. A person has to be spiritually sound and mentally sound. And when it comes to women, like, we are closest to the spiritual realm. Okay, I remember the spiritual realm is derived, the good, bad, and indifferent. All the energies of life begins in the spiritual realm. Okay, and everything is an energy, from a thought, a feeling. The energy of anger is a thought. The energy of colorism is energy. Yeah. Everything is energy. Everything that comes into the physical realm or physical reality or becomes a physical thing stems from an energetic thing, a spiritual thing. Okay, so it's very important to realize that. So when the family is going through famine, let's say, or goes through some kind of loss of assets, or a child passes, or arguments brew or whatever, or the man dies and everything, that has come from an energy, a thought, a feeling. Okay, and it's usually because somebody in that household, in this polygamous household, yes, one of the concubines, or maybe one, the first wife or the second wife feels a way about one or the other wife, right? That then those things, those illnesses come about, those situations come about, right? I really just want to, like, how do I say, want to emphasize how important it is for us to realize that everything, from our diseases, from our lack mentality, from our lack physically, everything stems from our non-physical standpoint, down to the choices we make, the people that we become. Stems from a non-physical pinpoint. Okay, like homosexuality is a spiritual thought form that if you step into it, whether it's in the building, whether it's in somebody next to somebody, whether it's a thought that somebody sends to you, okay, colorism, racism, all of that is a thought form, which is also a spirit form. It's an energy. So now it's very important that you really check who you are, mating with. I did a recording already on this. It was so good, and of course my bloody phone didn't record it. Ugh. I would have recorded it, but there was no sound, right? And I'm having a lot of troubles with that right now, because whenever I've got some powerful messages to send out, I wish they all are, but some of them are the ones that just people don't want people to know. Okay, they get blocked. Like, but anyways, we rise, we rise, we rise, we rise. And so I was saying it's very important for you to, as a man, to be mindful of who you are dealing with when it comes to women, and as a woman, be very mindful of who you are dealing when it comes to men as well, because whoever we share our juices with, like, becomes part of us. Women, we store it, and men, you become it. Okay. So you have to be very mindful, like, who are you here to be? Who are you truly? Because if you mesh with yourself with certain energies, then it takes you away from that. And we all come on earth to fulfill a purpose. And who we share our energies with, physically or non-physically, even friendships, relationships, family ships, neighborships, right? Even acquaintanceships. But your acquaintances usually are people that you don't really spend that much time with, or but even just connect with certain people, like specifically who you work with. I think, like, your working relationships is almost as close as your intimate relationship, like your family and your lovers and stuff like that, because they take up a lot of your time, and it's quite a big focus in most people's life, the work environment. Okay. So we have to be very mindful who we share our energies with, because they can become us. And if their energy is not pure, okay, it's not aligned to ours, then it can really mess us up. And most times you don't know what is pure, what is not. You feel what is pure, what is not. So take heed of your feelings. Don't let nobody ever tell you that your feelings are not important. They are very much so. But you have to be in your right state of mind, right, in your heart center, to really understand and discern those feelings. My battery's gonna go soon. Ugh. Let me continue until I can not. So again, to shine your light bright as you were born to, is to fulfill your purpose, to follow your purpose, so you can fulfill your destiny, in fact. And the energies that you have around you can either be for your rise or your demise, okay? And, well, anywhere you go, like, you are divine intertwined. If you are, especially specifically when you are following your divine path, when you're striving for that, because you're still going to be placed in places where it might not be conducive for you, but it's for you to push through, for you to learn of. Right? For you to own your power and realize that you are part of divine, you are God. And it's up to you to realize that, so you can transform and transmute your reality. Because you have that power. You have to master it. You have to sustain and maintain it. Okay? And don't let nothing or no one stop you. Most of the time when you're going for that goal, you are going to find people that do. But you don't have to worry, because as long as you stay aligned to your higher self, you will survive. You will rise. Much love and peace and learning, y'all.